agreed my views with this message of liberal politics, and actually I want them to understand the dynamics of political process in American Congress, to which I refer as a recent confrontation between Democrats and Republicans over economic stimulus plan. Republicans didn't support the economic stimulus plan and voted against it. The vote was about 188 votes in the U.S. House of Representatives when we were minority. And Democrats managed to pass the economic stimulus plan for $825, which included $500 billion for larger spending for education and healthcare, which is very important for benefits of teachers, so that teachers wouldn't be laid off of work, or healthcare workers could be hired, like counselors, mental health counselors, rehabilitation counselors, and stuff like that, and their wages will increase as a result of this economic stimulus plan of $125 billion. Largely, only Democrats support this plan in U.S. House of Representatives, and they passed it by 255 votes against 188 opposing Republicans. Republicans are a very reactionary political party, and they represent only a movement movement of right-wing extremists to have less government. They support mostly by narco-mafia and imperialist circles, which oppose social progress and call their liberal opponents socialists and communists. Actually, Republicans are neo-fascists. The Democrats are a progressive political party because the Democrats stand for public good. They stand for working class interests in order to have higher education and better health care. And I believe that $825 billion economic stimulus plan and American Recovery Act signed by President Barack Obama, Democratic President Barack Obama, will help American nation to have economic recovery, will stimulate the economy to create more jobs in manufacturing and service industry. And I believe that actually U.S. Congress will support actually liberal ideals, and will actually adopt amnesty for eligible illegal aliens in order to non-criminal illegal aliens in order to make the immigration legal and to avoid scam practices of paying less to undocumented workers. And I believe that U.S. Congress will also adopt same-sex marriage act, will help sexual minorities to have legitimate marriages. It will reduce number of sexually transmitted diseases and reduce the trauma of people that been left without marriage. And also I believe that U.S. Congress will raise minimum wage to $12 an hour in order to help working class people and businesses cope with raising housing inflation, which actually caused this massive economic crisis and financial crisis, because it's financial crisis caused by galloping housing inflation and rising costs of gasoline. Because 1 year ago, cost of retail gasoline was $4.35 per gallon of gasoline. Now it's twice as cheap. It's because peacemaking Democrat Obama took over White House and became president. And actually, so I believe that peace will help overcome financial crisis. If Barack Obama keeps pushing war in Afghanistan and assassinating, let's say, Al-Qaeda leaders, he will provoke more suicidal terrorism. Because I believe that only peaceful actions to stop Al-Qaeda terrorism, narco-terrorism or Al-Qaeda is possible, because federal government should actually issue prosecute and issue arrest warrants against those Al-Qaeda leaders. But assassination of suspected terrorism is state terrorism. It's illegal. It will produce more terrorist, suicidal terrorism in Pakistan and Afghanistan, like we practice show, and in Iraq. And I believe that in order to stop suicidal terrorism in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Pakistan, Americans should withdraw troops from most populated areas, including cities and towns and boroughs, and actually should withdraw those troops, start gradual withdrawal of those troops from Pakistan and Afghanistan in order to stop suicidal terrorism, because human rights abuses related to presence of American troops in Pakistan and Afghanistan, and also inhuman and terrorist attacks of predator drones, missile drones against push to tribal villages is actually is not a deterrent to terrorism, but it will stimulate more terrorism and more suicidal attacks against Western targets and mosques and restaurants, like been for years in Iraq, where suicidal terrorism was stimulated by human rights abuses committed by American soldiers. And I believe that peace will prevail. Peace will stimulate the American economy. Peace in Afghanistan and peace in Pakistan will stimulate American economy greatly, and will help Americans to create more jobs, to have more stable financial markets, and will actually revive the economy. And also ask Congress to exercise with tarnish assets revival program and buy my MPC stock, for which I paid $1.75. After that, MPC stock, that is MPC Corporation, which owned that stock, went out of business as malevolent bankrupt, and stopped paying for dividends and stopped holding any stock whatsoever. So I believe that the government should actually pay more tarnished stock, as Senator Nelson, Democratic Senator Nelson, promised to buy assets, toxic assets, in order to stop hemorrhage in financial markets. And I believe that regaining confidence in financial market will help boost U.S. economy and increase spending.